All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Clips 2 coming at you here with the second part of my top 50 Ohio State collection. So if you haven't seen it, I posted part 1 already to my page. I will post the link down below. But that will be basically 26 through 50. And as I said in that video, this is not meant to be a Card Clips 2's 50 most expensive Ohio State cards. This is meant to be my favorite 50 cards. Like I said in that video, and I'll reiterate, I try to keep a lot of my Donnie Nicky stuff out of there because if it came down to it, I would take the Donnie Nicky stuff over all of this. That's been my PC from the very, very, very beginning for me. That is like everything to me in cards. So I would keep those over basically all of this stuff if I really had to pick. So I try to keep those out of here. But yeah, I'm just going to get into these. This is top 25, so I'll start at 25, work my way down to 1. So if you followed me on Instagram over the years, you've seen a lot of this stuff because this is some of my better, cooler, nicer stuff that I picked up over the last couple years. Shout out to these as well. These are some of my favorite cards. I've mentioned this before in the last video, but these are great. These are great looking cards, very well done. And being a Buckeye fan, the helmet sticker is super cool. In Ohio Stadium, the Horseshoe, one of my favorite places on earth. So yeah, with that being said, I will get right into it. I really appreciate you guys watching. Really, really do. This stuff means a lot to me. So you guys taking time out of your day to watch this video, I can't thank you enough. So thank you all for just even giving this video a click. So starting at 25, Johnny Dixon, 1/1 contenders. I actually got this from, I believe it's, I'm going to butcher this, but Brewtown Trading. It's a card shop in Wisconsin. Very nice guy. I believe it's run by a guy, I think one of the guys' names is Rory. But he hit me up on this and said, hey, this came into the shop, got pulled. I got it. He ended up getting it a deal or something, got it in trade, and he's like, hey, do you want it? I'll give you first shot at it at a fair price. And sure enough, he did. It was very fair. Johnny Dixon's one of my favorite Buckeyes from recent memory. I actually had a couple DMs with him on Instagram, and he always responded. He was such a genuinely nice dude. I actually really look forward to meeting him one day. But always been a class act, so this was really cool to me. It's not, Paris Campbell or McLaurin, who are probably the more fan favorites, but Johnny Dixon's, I'm a big fan of him, so had to include this in there. Probably a more... This is probably in there because it's more recent. Maybe long term this card might not be in there, but at the moment I really wanted to include these. So throw that one in there. And then this one, I actually think I did these in reverse order. That should probably be 20. Yeah, this is reverse order for these. Oops. Starting off not so strong, but either way, this is still 20 through 25. So that's 20, this is 21. I'll switch it up here in a second. But Johnny Dixon Black, Prism 101 Auto. Ended up paying a bit more for this than I did that because this was the first one out. But it was kind of crazy that I ended up getting both of those. This was actually a gift on Instagram. Tyler sent me this. Tyler, fantastic person. Said that this was meant to be with me. This is by far the nicest Braxton Miller pro jersey card I have, like Texans. This is probably one of his best rookie autos. I don't have his NT 101 Shield. I have Prism 101, Black Finite 95, and Optic Gold Vinyl 101 95, if you've seen my Braxton Miller PC video. But this is the nicest RPA I have, and it was a gift. So this has to be in there. I can't thank Tyler enough for his generosity. Truly a great person, so was super, super excited to get this. He's an Alabama guy, so I'm sure this was easy for him to part with, but nonetheless, thank you, Tyler, on that. This is a gift as well. This is super cool. 101 Colossal Signatures, Cardale Jones. I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again, but Cardale Jones' 3-game stretch to help Ohio State win the national title is and will be like unprecedented in Ohio State history. It was Braxton Miller tore his like shoulder, some ligament in his shoulder in preseason. JT comes in, JT dominates, goes all the way through the year, gets hurt in Michigan game. Then Cardale comes in, finishes the Michigan game. then beats Wisconsin, Alabama, and Oregon to win a national title. So probably one of his better pro rookie jerseys or pro autos. Again, another gift. So super cool. And then, like I said, Cardale Jones. There's no, you guys know me. Cracked Ice is my set. Huge fan. And this happens to also be jersey number 12 of 23. National title winning quarterback at Ohio State. Should have went pro after his 1 year, but nonetheless, just an awesome card of a guy who was so crucial in our national titles. So that definitely had to be in there. So Johnny Dixon being 20. Let me make sure. Yep, see, these are in reverse order again. All right, so we'll go this way. All right, so this is 19. Or no, this is 20, right? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, this is 20. Curtis Samuel, flawless patch auto, 5 of 5. Honestly, the reason that I really like this is a couple reasons. Multicolor, gotta love that. But in green, low numbered, 5 of 5, last one, that kind of thing. But this picture is from the Michigan game. And that game was one of my top 5 favorite Ohio State games ever. That was when it had never been to overtime. This one goes to like double OT. And that's the JT, the disputed. JT was short. JT got a first down. That one where Michigan fans say it wasn't a first down. Most people say it was a first down. Either way, ends up getting a first down. They run a reverse handoff to Curtis Samuel, takes it around the corner, ends up scoring in double OT, and Ohio State wins. Still doesn't go to the playoff, but still, this card from that game was iconic. So this picture really seals it for me. So that's why I'm such a big fan of this card. So then moving on, again, a couple Cardale Jones here. There's not as many of him in the front or towards the top, but dual 1 of 1 tag rookie patch, past and present. Big fan of the college to pro stuff, like passing the torch or turning pro or stuff like that they do. So this was super cool. But Cardale Jones 101, another dual or college to pro card that actually has 2 Buckeyes on it. Michael Thomas and Cardale Jones, friends and foes. You got 3 laundry tags and a size tag patch 1 of 1. Michael Thomas. I mean, this dude, if you ever get a time to watch it, you should totally go back and look up Evan Spencer throw to Michael Thomas. It was honestly one of the key plays in the Sugar Bowl when we beat Alabama in 2014. There's like 20 seconds left in the half, and they run like a fake with Evan Spencer. It's like a I don't remember exactly how it starts, but it's like a flea flicker or a reverse, and Evan Spencer's taking it around the back and like hits Michael Thomas in the corner, and Michael Thomas tiptoes. It is an incredible catch. It's not OBJ, but it's really, really good. You should totally check it out. But Michael Thomas definitely balling out in New Orleans. So 101 dual quad patch. That's a pretty cool one for me. And then my guy, Braxton Miller. Like I said, if you know anything about me, probably my favorite Buckeye since Donnie Nicky. Dude just was electric in games. Penn State game in Happy Valley, the spin move, Virginia Tech, the Wisconsin game, saving us there. Through injury, I mean, won a national title, was there when Fickle was there, and like transition between Tressel and Meyer. So this card, just Braxton Miller is really my guy. So Ohio State logo patch, Texans patch 101. That's really pretty cool for me. And then card number 16, again, I've said it before, Michael Thomas, kind of underutilized at Ohio State. Too much of the RPO with Meyer, not as much passing now that we've got Day. It's a little different now. But obviously you guys can see what he does in New Orleans. This dude is a beast. I'm a huge fan of this guy. Seems like a real humble, nice dude. So good to see that. But 2 of 23, 1 off his jersey number, cracked ice. Rookie ticket auto. Big big fan of that set. Big fan of Michael Thomas. So pretty cool. And then number 15, JT Barrett. Bull logo patch auto 1 of 1. Right? 1 of 1 logo patch auto. This dude broke basically every record in the Big Ten, every record at Ohio State when he was there. I mean, he was there for, I think he was a fifth-year senior, but 4 seasons. Barrett completed at least 1 pass, 3-time Big Ten quarterback of the year, set more than 3 dozen school or conference records from 2014 to 2017, including league career marks for total offense, touchdown passes, touchdown responsible for, and player of the week awards. So this dude is a legend at Ohio State, so that's a must-have in my collection. Another Curtis Samuel, awesome. Love the Big Ten patch. I think that's so cool. Big Ten guy, obviously. SEC will tell you they're great, but I love the Big Ten, excluding Michigan. But yeah, that's a cool patch. I love the black player parallel. I think that looks really cool. Nice 1-on-1. So pretty cool one there. Again, kind of talking about Cardale, what this dude did in that 3-game stretch, 3 straight 200-yard games, 200 on Alabama, 85 yards through the heart of the South. This dude was legendary in his last 3 games at Ohio State, or last 3 games in that season. Last 3 games at Ohio State was next year. But what makes this cool, this isn't actually a rookie, but it is game worn. So that's what makes this really cool. I don't have a lot of game worn stuff. There's not a ton of it out there, but wish it would have been a full SIG. I really like the full SIG better than Easy E, but still, dual flawless patch auto out of 5, game worn. That's a must for me. And then wrapping up just outside the top 10. So what is this? 11 and 12. You got these two. 1 and 2 and 2 of 2. Braxton Miller NT. NT Collegiate patches 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So these big fan of the Nike. You guys, I mean, as you guys can see and as you will see, the Nike patch autos are really cool for me. And it's always cool to have both. Like to complete like a rainbow. I mean, obviously it's only 2 cards, but just to be able to get both is pretty cool. So again, Braxton Miller 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So that is everything outside of the top 10. So 10 left. Again, thank you guys for watching thus far. Alright, so we will kick it off next with 10. You got a Joey Bosa. I'm a big fan of this card. This is probably one of my favorite Bosa cards. I really love the look of it. Scarlet jersey, prime patch, the foil, the rainbow foil all the way around the card, right? Looks great, and it is also game worn. This dude at Ohio State was unstoppable. I believe he was 2-time consensus All-American. Him and his brother. Nick wasn't as dominant at Ohio State. I think Nick could be great in the pros. But Joey Bosa was unstoppable at Ohio State. If you ever, again, any of my Buckeye fans or just college football guys or just people that are curious, go watch Joey Bosa versus Penn State and in overtime. Comes off the end. They put like a running back on him. It wasn't Barkley, I don't think. It was someone else at the time. And basically pushes like the defender into the running back, and the running back like falls on Hackenberg and like literally pushes the defender into him and like ends the game without touching the quarterback. It's remarkable. This dude is just quick hands. But yeah, this is awesome for me. Nice. Love the aesthetics of the card. Prime patch, good looking, 101, game used patch, Joey Bosa. So for me, that is 10. Then again, continuing on, JT Barrett. Again, legend at Ohio State, so it's a must. Nice Nike patch auto, 1 of 1. So I wanted to collect JT as much as I did Braxton, but the thing I did with Braxton is I basically bought anything and everything I could. So I probably have like 100 Braxton autos. With JT, I just was like, I'm going to focus more on like the high-end stuff that I won't get to see again, rather than buying 50,000 autos that are going to go down in value. I'm going to buy the stuff that you can't find again. So I just bought the rare stuff. I didn't buy as much, but that's why I bought all the big stuff of JT that I could find. I'm sure I paid way too much for these, but again, I grew up in Columbus. Ohio State football ranks high above everything else in terms of sports for me. It just, I live and breathe it every day. Buckeye football is awesome to me, so that card is super cool. Continuing on, yes, they look the exact same. They're just two different versions. So that was 9. So this is 8. Number 8, JT Barrett. This is the national championship patch, or the playoff patch. I think this is the year we got beat by Clemson, 31-0. I think this is the first year Clemson and Alabama played, when they smoked us. The year we should, I think it's the year we should have played Haskins. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe I'm getting my dates mixed up. But 101 Bowl patch auto from Flawless. Again, JT. I've said a lot about him. All right, number 7. Can't have Ohio State top 25 with without 2 Heisman Trophy winners, 3 Heisman total, but 3 between the two. The only 2-time ever Heisman Trophy winner, and Eddie George, who won a Heisman in '95. Dominant college running backs. I saw Eddie George has recently had his number retired in Tennessee as well. Has a restaurant on campus, but really, I mean, when you think of Ohio State, these are 2 of the first couple people you typically think of, because they are just legends at Ohio State. So, like I said, no book would be no Ohio State collection would be complete without one of these. These are actually really underpriced. I think I got mine for like $70 or $60. That's crazy cheap. So, Eddie and Archie dual booklet auto. And then number 6, again, legend at Ohio State. Probably the main reason ended up winning a national title, but collegiate cracked ice Zeke rookie auto at a 23. I'm sure I paid way too much for this, but these were hard to find. And cracked ice, like I said all along, I'm going to continue to say it is my favorite set in cards is cracked ice. I just think they are so well done, especially in the Buckeye uniform. It's not the Scarlet version, which I would love to own one day, but 9-10 Zeke rookie cracked ice auto. I thought about cracking it and having it raw, but I like it in the holder, and I think 9's a good grade for these. So, I mean, just beautiful looking card, Zeke cracked ice. So, top 5, here we go. This is actually a recent pickup. I got this as a gift at the trade night I ran at the National in Chicago this year. My buddy Jimmy, Kentucky Basketball Cards on Instagram, was there ripping some Immaculate, and actually pulled this and gifted it to me. So this is super cool. I'm very big on duals, triples, quads, more than one Ohio State person on one card. I really do love that stuff. So basically, 3 of the better Buckeyes from last season. Again, Bosa got hurt, but still was dominant at Ohio State. Haskins, wish he would have stayed 2 years, but I totally get it. Can't blame him one bit. And then Paris Campbell. So Haskins, Nick Bosa, Paris Campbell, triple auto at a 25. Just great looking card, great signatures on card. This is just Buckeye heaven right here for me. So definitely have to include that, and shout out to Jimmy, my guy, for getting that. These are going to count as the next one, so this is going to be 4 because they are the same. But this is the highest auto in my top 50 PC. Right, these are the highest ones. The top 3 are going to be patch cards for reasons you'll see in a second, but you rarely see these. All 4 guys from the national championship team, and this is just, like I said, quads, duals, triples, things like that. These are awesome to me. Some of my favorite Buckeye in the last 20 years. National championship winning quarterback, the best defensive player on the team, and the running back who was MVP of multiple games. Dual autos, 6 of 10 and 2 of 10. So for me, both of these are special. I'm a huge fan of this card. would definitely be one of the last ones I ever got rid of. But absolutely big fan of those. You never see them, so being able to own 2 is super cool. Number 3, we've got an awesome, awesome patch. If these were like half logos or like 3-color patches, this might not be up here, but the patches alone really, really make this card. Cardale Jones, Braxton Miller, National Champions, dual logo, 101 patch from Collegiate Immaculate. You can't get any better than that. That is special. So I don't think it's game used, but I honestly don't really care. It's great looking. I mean, that's for a Buckeye fan. This is a little slice of heaven. So super cool. 101 Braxton Miller and Cardale Jones. Number 2, J.T. Barrett, 101 rookie silhouette. Jumbo patch, playoff patch, just beautiful. Nice throwing action, huge logo patch with the rainbow foil. I mean, this card is awesome. I love this card. So that is, to me, it doesn't need to be autographed. The autographs are a dime a dozen, but the sick, awesome logo patches like this, those are harder to find. That's why I don't do as much of the autograph stuff with the college guys. I mean, they're cool, but I'd rather have a signed J.T. Barrett helmet, full-size helmet, than a J.T. Barrett autograph card. So that's why I really go after the rare, unique pieces, because I think those are just, timeless for Ohio State stuff. Like, I know if I saw, like, a card that was Buckeyes, that was 101 logo patch like this, that was 15, 20 years old, I'd buy it. Assuming it's college jersey, these are... Ohio, again, when you're this big in Ohio State football, this stuff means more than the autos. And then again, the last card, if you followed me on Instagram for any time over the last 6 years, if you're one of the thousands of followers on there, you'll know I've made it very clear time and time again that this is my favorite card, and it's not even close. It is not game worn. It is not even 1 of 1. It's actually out of 2. But when I saw this card, I think I ended up bidding like $1,000. I think I only paid a couple $100 for it. But there was no chance I was going to lose it. It is, and probably will always be my favorite card. So without further ado, I will take off the lid so the scratches are not on there. But Immaculate, I believe it's a cap card. Braxton Miller, 1 of 2. Which was his jersey number when he switched to wide receiver, jumbo patch. The full Ohio State logo on a jumbo patch is just awesome. Like I said, I've said it before, and I've told many people that this is my favorite card. Got him on the side. I wish he would be in, like, spin move versus Virginia Tech there, but, beggars can't be choosers. 1 of 2. I'd rather have 1 of 2 with his number than 2 of 2. But full jumbo patch. It's not like half here and, color here. It's just full, right in the middle, jumbo patch. My favorite Buckeye since Donnie Nicky. I mean, one of my favorites ever. National champion, record setter. Just awesome, awesome, awesome card of a guy that I've collected since the beginning. So this, to me, is my favorite Buckeye card in my entire collection. So yeah. Just wanted to share that. Hopefully in the future, I'm able to update this, 10 years from now and look back and just see what this looks like. See if I have any, see if I have 50 times as much. But for now, these are my top 50. Like I said, I'll post the 26 through 50 below, but I really, really do appreciate you guys watching. For those of you that have watched this far, that are still watching, it means more to me than you might ever know. So thank you guys so much for watching. But for now, that is all I got. Thanks again, guys. Peace.